So social media has been a really effective tool over the past few years in spreading information on emergency preparedness and emergency response efforts. And as I was researching this topic for my feature story, I kept coming across this zombie apocalypse campaign, which was initiated by the CDC in 2011. So the CDC created a bunch of different avenues to promote this new campaign via their social media channels. One was the creation of this blog with the underlying message that if you are prepared for a zombie takeover, you're pretty much prepared for any emergency out there. So they had this blog with a lot of really campy content on zombies, but they wove in really important safety information, such as how to develop an escape plan, or what materials should be included in an emergency supply kit. Materials and information also very similar to what NFPA produces on its website related to emergency preparation. And so the CDC took this information on their blog and they disseminated it out to their social media channels. So this campaign went viral and it was a huge success. According to an article I read, a 2013 article, the blog itself was receiving roughly 60,000 views an hour its first 3 days of its launch. By April of 2013, the blog had amassed more than 4.8 million views. The @CDC Emergency Twitter feed gained an additional 11,000 followers following this campaign. And the CDC's emergency prep and Facebook pages had an additional 7,000 fans following this. Another important takeaway from all of this was that via these social media channels, users were initiating conversations on how they were preparing themselves for an emergency. So the content was very, very engaging on many levels. So a recent Red Cross survey that I highlight in my feature does mention that more and more Americans are using social media during emergency situations. And NFPA has taken notice of this. In 2013, they did establish a task group comprised of committee members of NFPA 1600, which is the standard that addresses emergency management and business continuity. And the goal of this task group is to develop language on social media use for the 2016 edition of the standard. No word yet on if this standard will be addressing zombie takeovers in the near future.